Jimmy's gonna coat the GT4 right now, minutes before we leave. So we can't wash it on the trip, it's gonna cure. Really, it shouldn't even get wet, but it'll be all right. But the GTO, we've made lots of progress with the GTO. It's gonna get a little wet. There's a monsoon, an actual hurricane. It's supposed to rain the majority of the trip. 100% chance of thunderstorms in Florida. GTO, you can see, has a fresh new tint job. Maybe you can't see, but it doesn't look like crap anymore, so that's exciting. We got that done yesterday. We also got the radio working yesterday, which is cool because it's an old school flip-up Sony, and it just takes me back to early 2000s, and that's exciting. It's pretty much ready to go. We fixed the seatbelt too, thanks John, the man behind the camera. Took care of the seatbelt because he's riding shotgun and he wants to make sure he doesn't die. We got a license plate. This was a situation I didn't know. For those of you in Pennsylvania, I've transferred many cars. I always get a plate. This time I thought I'm gonna transfer the plate from the Eclipse that we're working on at Votech to this car. Luckily, the notary did not move very quickly, and that was awesome for us because they didn't turn the title in yet to the state. We did it. She's at least leaving Latrobe. Whether she's gonna make it to Florida or not is still up for question. So the other car that is going to just blow the doors off of Justin's C8 is our Jeep Renegade. This is our loaner car, and this thing's probably got 110 horsepower at least. And Luke is gonna be driving this. He was originally just gonna ride in the back seat of the GTO, but he didn't wanna ride in the back seat of a GTO, and I don't blame him. And also, it's kinda nice to have like a chase car, basically. We had the Tacoma on the last trip that followed us. We can load this thing up with coolers and tools and jacks and all that kind of stuff that we might need. Yeah, believe it or not, going slow doesn't really matter because we stop enough for fuel and we screw around a little bit and then we calm down, so it'll keep up. Luke's gonna have a good time too.
Maybe on the live video, we're gonna pop the hood and see what's underneath it. Are you serious? You're gonna
Probably
keep it?
not.
Oh my God, he's gonna keep it from me even further. And I am a camera guy filming a camera guy.
20.
Is it centered, John?
This way a little bit. Yeah, that's good.
Had to pick yours up. Don't worry about it.
Good, there's an excuse for why it wasn't centered then.
Yeah, well, here's the thing that vinyl people know and non-vinyl people don't know.
What?
You go from one side to the other.
I know, but this is something quick. Yeah, you go from start in the middle to go outwards. Look at your side. Well,
It's you because you
Started your side. I started over here. I was gonna go this way.
bro.
Jake will tell you.
I know.
Yeah, he knew.
It's ridiculous. Look at your letters, bro.
What?
So Justin knows.
No, I don't. This is going on crooked as trying.
Do we have another one or is that it? Okay.
She's popping, Josh.
Yeah, it looks awesome. Can you put one on the back of the GTO? All right, so we are just getting ready to take off to head to Miami, ultimately Key West, we hope, but there's a hurricane that's supposed to hit Key West on Monday. It is Saturday. We're supposed to end up in Key West on Monday. We've got a GTO, and I'm not gonna tell you what's done to this GTO yet because we still need to show him on the highway. They're putting decals on the car. We've got the C8 Corvette. This, of course, is Justin from Horsepower Obsessed.
Hi.
And my GT4, which is just freshly ceramic coated and all that good stuff, like minutes ago. We're excited to take off. Let's see if they can get this decal straight this time.
But then we got to make sure it's centered too.
Yeah, I was trying that, but it seemed like it was about centered. What do you think, Josh?
It's fine.
I just want the car to be recognizable. Right, John?
That's right.
I want people to be like, hey, that's Horsepower Obsessed. That must be Blackout Tinting. I don't know who that is, because that thing's got 1 billion horsepower, right?
All right, so I love to drive my cars. That's why I'm going on road trips. And one thing that's important to me, though, is to still keep the car nice. And so there's a couple things that matter to me on a road trip that are important to have on your car. Number one is paint protection film. This thing is a full wrap, as you know, in XPEL Ultimate Plus 10. That's the 10 mil thick film. So every inch of this is protected from rock chips and scratches. We're obviously going to see a lot of that kind of stuff on the road down there. With that being said, the windshield is also pretty vulnerable. We have clear Plex on the windshield. So that's not made by XPEL, but it's basically the same thing for the glass. On the side of the car, of course, the windows are tinted. We are blackout tinting. We got to make sure we have tint. But this tint does more than just look good. It also blocks UV rays, protecting the interior. It also blocks heat, which in this road trip is pretty important. We're heading to South Florida, all the way down to Miami or Key West. The other thing is a ceramic coating. Everything on the exterior of the car is coated. That will help protect us from environmental damage, acid rain, bug gut staining, all that kind of stuff. That's on top of the film. The glass is coated also, so that is going to help for hydrophobic effects, which there's a hurricane there right now. We're going to be driving through a lot of rain. And last but not least is the K40 radar detection system. So all you have inside the car is this remote. It's a totally stealth system. We have front and rear radar detection capabilities. We also have laser jamming capabilities front and rear. So we should be as protected as we can be on this trip. Not that we ever drive over the speed limit, but I might have to once or twice to show him what's faster than the C8. Driver!
A little bit of 93 action. Then we gotta add the other 140 octane.
Front end lift engaged. Sorry, my car's built for a race track.
I don't have fancy gadgets like that. It's extensive.
He does that a lot. I get
A forged 364, which is a 6-liter. AFR 205 heads, diamond pistons, Carrillo rods, comp push rods, Donati lifters, Lingenfelder oil pump, crane turbo cam, double roller timing chain, ported throttle body, catch can, AEM injection driver box, 89-pound injectors, a snow meth kit, which I don't think is on here anymore.
There's not a meth kit on there.
A spec twin clutch. It's, according to Justin Sinster Muscle Cars, like a stage 4. He said it's good for like 1,200 horse, no spring center, like it's raw, it's hard, it's annoying to drive. APS twin turbo kit, 7 to 20 PSI. We're running, I think, 18 PSI, is that accurate? Yeah. At this point, should be making 850 to the wheels the way it sits. It was dynoed at 1016 at full power.
Jesus, so it's freaking detuned and it just,
Oh, yeah.
it literally put 4 car lengths on my C8.
You get off the
Wait, we're not
pedal
done.
because it feels like the front end's coming out. Like it's just more.
Well,
boost.
that's what Amber said at one point. She's like, that car's got something done to it. It looks like it wants to lift off the ground.
It's also mini tubbed and is running drag radials.
Yeah.
God, dude. You just came out of nowhere. We were doing a $120. We slowed down a little bit. I'm just like, what? Where is he coming from?
Got one on each side. It's pretty bad. First and second, don't try anything, and it's just gonna spin. I was like, third, hit it. So he starts getting the third, and I'm like, smash on it. He hits it. Our wastegate valve vacuum line came unplugged, and we ran 46 pounds of boost above turbo. Exploded the transmission.
I don't either.
How much is that?
Me neither. It says easy pass up there at the top left. Can I just run through as well?
You don't have coins.
I guess so. Because I thought I had enough, and then I realized I didn't.
Normally, when your first time, they don't even mess with you.
Okay. Thank you.
Big lump of coal with nothing in it. It's solid though.
We are heading to hopefully Miami by the evening. We're gonna pass through Charlotte, maybe go see our friend Mike from Sunstoppers, another tint shop, a big XPEL shop. I would say in the Charlotte area, but he's got stuff all over the country.
Here it comes.